For John Middleton and myself, defining moments in British humour came from a trio and then a quartet of comics. The trio in the 1950s of Spike Milligan, who you heard about earlier, Spike Milligan, Peter Sellers and Harry Seacombe gave us the crazy, zany humour of the radio programme The Goon Show. In the 1960s, a quartet of comics gave us the satirical humour of Beyond the Fringe, comprising Alan Bennett, Jonathan Miller, Peter Cook and Dudley Moore. But this evening we'd like to give you a little example of comic irony in a short sketch taken from Peter Cook and Dudley Moore's two-man stage show Behind the Fridge. This is One Leg Too Few. Miss Rigby, Stella, my love, would you send in the next auditioner, please? Mr. Spigot, I believe it is.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Spigot, I believe.
I'm Spigot by nature.
Yes, Mr. Spigot. Yes, there's no need to follow me, Mr. Spigot. Please be stood. Now, Mr. Spigot, I believe you are auditioning for the part of Tarzan.
Right.
Well, Mr. Spigot, I could not help noticing almost at once that you are a one-legged person.
You noticed that?
I noticed that, Mr. Spigot. When you've been in the business as long as I have, you get to notice these things almost instinctively. Now you, a one-legged man, are auditioning for the role of Tarzan. A role which traditionally involves the use of a two-legged actor.
Correct.
And yet you, a unidexter, are applying for the role.
Right.
A role for which two legs would seem to be the minimum requirement.
Very true.
Well, Mr. Spigot, need I point out where your deficiency lies in winning the role?
Yes, I think you ought to.
Need I say without overdue emphasis that it is in the leg division that you are deficient?
The leg division?
The leg division, Mr. Spigot. You are deficient in it to the tune of 1. Your right leg I like. I like your right leg. It's a lovely leg for the role. That's what I said when I saw you come in. I said, a lovely leg for the role. I've nothing against your right leg. The trouble is, neither of you. You fall down on your left.
You mean it's inadequate?
Yes, Mr. Spigot, it is inadequate. And to my mind, the British public is not ready for the sight of a one-legged ape man swinging through the jungly tendrils.
I see.
However, don't despair. After all, you score over a man with no legs at all. Should a legless man come in here demanding the role, I would have no hesitation in saying, get out, run away.
There's still a chance.
There is a very good chance. If we get no two-legged actors in here in the next 2 months, there is still a very good chance that you will land this vital role. Failing any two-legged actors, you, a unidexter, are just the sort of person we shall be attempting to contact telephonically. So my advice is, hop on a bus, go home and sit by your telephone in the hope that we will be getting in touch with you.
Thank you very much.
I'm sorry I can't be more definite, Mr. Spigot, but as you realise, it is a two-legged man that we are looking for. Good morning, Mr. Spigot.